Good morning, Amna. Good morning. How are you, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, only we two. Let's talk together today, isn't it?
Yes,
Which book you read recently, Amna?
Wimpy Kid.
Wimpy Kid. Oh, you two are a Wimpy Kid fan? Do you like that Wimpy Kid?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know my son?
I don't know that much.
Hmm.
I didn't see him.
No. Okay. He also like Wimpy Kid. You know that? He too is a Wimpy Kid fan.
My sister is a Wimpy Kid fan.
Hmm. So when you see my son from somewhere else, ask him, okay? And you can be good friends.
Ma'am, can you show
Hmm.
your son now?
No, I'm in office.
Okay. Can I show my cousin?
Yeah, sure. I know her, right? What's her name?
Naisha.
Naicha. Yes, I know you. Okay. You know me, right?
She doesn't know you.
Okay. Good morning, Hawa. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, Hawa, how are you, dear?
Fine.
Fine, okay. In your first hour, you people are always like this? None of them joined. It's almost 5 minutes past.
Yes. It's like that.
Yes. Okay. So today we are going to, read a story, Amna. Okay, Hawa. If you have your
Ma'am, are
textbook
you
with
in a
you,
wheelchair? The wheelchair.
sorry?
Are you in the wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm
I went
in
to the office and I saw you.
Yes. So how are you got your textbooks?
No.
No, okay.
Today or tomorrow I will get.
Oh, today and tomorrow. Very good, Hawa. So, what we can do, whether we want to start a class or we have to wait your friends. Hawa,
Let's start class.
do you
Sorry.
know?
It's one.
Can you sing a song, Hawa? No? Are you shy? I think Amna can sing a song, right,
Ma'am,
Amna?
I will revise my
Baby
song and
song.
I will sing.
You will revise your.
Song.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, can
Mm,
I sing a song from the book
yes,
I read?
yes, of course.
What is it? Tingle, tingle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Yay! Very good, very good, very good. Nice. Amna, you can take your textbook, okay? In first unit, there is a beautiful story. Treasure.
Ma'am, can I read it?
Yes, wait, wait, wait. I think Hawa is revising her song, right? So after she sings, we can start our class, okay? Hawa just needed 2 lines only. Just 2 lines. Not more than that.
Ma'am, can I turn off my camera and say?
Okay, Hawa.
നീയെറിഞ്ഞു കല്ല് പാഞ്ഞ മാനത്തമ്പില് പാതി മുറഞ്ഞ് തോട്ടുവരമ്പിൽ നീയെറിഞ്ഞ് നീയെറിഞ്ഞ് വീണതെന്ത് പൊള്ളു പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ പൊള്ളു പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ. That's my.
Very good, Hawa. Nice. Yeah, very good. Okay.
I
So,
was laughing because the book fell down like.
okay, Amna. Okay. So I think we can start, right? Hawa and Amna. Okay, this
Can
is
I
his.
read the story?
Yeah, sure, you can read. Hawa, the name of the story is The Treasure. Okay, Hawa.
The
Look at the
treasure.
screen. Yeah, look at the screen,
Mrs.
Hawa.
Damla,
Amna,
the
Amna,
class teacher.
Amna, wait, 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 wait. Hawa, okay, look at the screen. So the name of our chapter is The Treasure. Okay, The Treasure. So Hawa, sorry, Amna is going to read the first screen. From you, when you reach there, Amna, you can stop. Okay, it's Friday.
Okay.
When you reach there, you can stop. Then Hawa will read. Okay, Amna, start.
Mrs. Damla, the class teacher, gave out the pieces of paper. This is your homework for the weekend, children. The children groaned. It was Friday and they didn't usually get homework over the weekend. Your homework is to follow the map of your neighborhood and find the treasure at the places marked with an X on the map. Homer put up his hand. Are there really treasure hidden in our neighborhood, Mrs. Damla? Of course there are, she said. The final bell rang and everyone ran out of the door. Yippee, it's Friday.
Very good, Amna. So, the treasure. Azil, good morning, dear.
Good morning, ma'am. 1 minute. I got my
Oh,
textbook.
uh,
I
so The treasure. What's the meaning of the treasure?
Treasure means gold coins and those stuff.
Ah,
Like
treasure means something very valuable, right?
yes, like
Yes.
jewelry.
Like jewelry, gold coin, silver, then what? Something very precious, something very valuable. That is known as the treasure. So, I'm going to read this paragraph and you have to tell me what is this, okay? Mrs. Damla, the class teacher. Who is your class teacher?
Rinchi ma'am.
Renshi ma'am. Like that. This student's class teacher's name is Mrs. Damla. The class teacher gave out the pieces of paper. So she is giving some kind of pieces of paper, okay? The kids doesn't know what is inside this paper. This is your homework for the weekend, children. The children groaned. What's the meaning of groaning?
Groaning means uh, like that.
Yes, like that. Oh no. Think about it. I'm giving you a homework today. What will be your reaction? Today is your weekend, right? Today is the last class, right? Oh,
I
you'll
will
be
react
telling.
that. I will be
Come
like this. Oh my
Mm,
god, I have
yes,
homework.
Azil. Yes, oh my God, lot of homework. What is this, right? That will be your attitude. Am I right? So here the children is also like that. When the teacher told that this is homework for the weekend, the children groaned. It was Friday and they didn't usually get homework over the weekend. Okay, so at least Friday is their weekend. So normally at Fridays they didn't get any kind of homework. But when Mrs. Damla gave them one homework, they were like, oh no, that kind of a thing. Your homework is to follow the map of your neighborhood and to find the treasure at the places marked with an X on the map. What is the homework? It is really interesting, right? If I'm giving you a homework and telling you that this is a treasure map, this is a map, go and find out a treasure. It is behind or near your neighborhood. Will that be really interesting, right?
It will be really interesting.
Yes, like
Yeah.
that, Mrs. Damla gave them a homework and asked the students to find out a treasure at the places marked with an X on the map. So where is the treasure hiding? Where is it?
In the neighborhood.
Very good, just in the neighborhood. Okay. Omar put up his hand. So one of the students in the class, and what is his name?
Hammer.
Yeah, Omar put up his hand. Are there really treasures hidden in our neighborhood? Mrs. Damla? Omar
Said
has some
yes.
kind of doubt. Okay, he can't believe this. So he again asking, are there really treasures hidden in our neighborhood, Mrs. Damla? He's asking, really? Really, there is some kind of treasure? Of course there are, she said. And Damla said, what? Yes, Omar, of course, go and find it out. The final bell rang and everyone ran out of the road. Yippee, it's Friday. Okay, weekend. They are very happy. Not only happy because they are happy because not only it's a weekend, but also because they are going to find out what?
Treasure.
Yes, they are going to find a treasure. You are excited. You also want to know what is that treasure, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's go on the next one. Before that, here's a question for you. Answer these questions before you read the text part of the story. However, the first question is for you. What is the children's homework?
Their homework was to find the treasure.
Very good, very good. Amna, why aren't the children happy?
Because they thought it was a weekend, so there will be no homework.
Very good. Azil, why did the children run out of the door?
Because final bell rang and they have to find the treasure.
Excellent. Very good, Hawa, Amna, and Azil. Excellent, guys. Okay, Hawa, read next.
One maintained in his
Okay, okay.
bedroom looking at the map. He didn't want to do homework at the weekend, but a treasure hunt sounded like good fun. He looked at the first X marked on the map. It it read Omar's house. He laughed. So I am the first treasure. That's funny. He called his mom. Do you think I am a treasure, mom? Of course I do, she replied. There was a knock at Omar's door. It was his friend Azra. What do you want to do? She asked. We we could play online or watch a film. Why don't we do the treasure hunt today instead? Said Dama. Well,
We
find the
we
treasure.
will. We will.
Ma'am,
Hawa,
yeah,
we will find the treasure.
we will find the treasure before someone else. No, before everyone else.
Hmm. Good.
Good idea, said Ezra. Let's go.
Okay. So Hawa, it is look. Okay, look. Okay, look. Mark. Like that you have to read. Okay. Looked. Mark. Like that. Okay. So remember when you are reading those words which are ending in ed. Okay, Hawa. So listen when I'm reading. Okay. Omar sat in his bedroom looking at the map. So what is Omar doing? He is in his home, sitting and looking at the map. He didn't want to do homework at the weekend. He is not interested to do homeworks. Okay. You don't want to do any kind of homework at the weekend. But a treasure hunt sounded like good fun. But he want this treasure hunt. It's very fun, right? It's really a
Yes.
good fun. He looked at the first X mark on the map. So he looked at the first X. Okay. It is said that the treasures are hiding under the X marked X. He read Amar's house. He laughed. What is there marked under the first X? Come on. What
What?
is marked? What is marked under?
Mama's house.
Very good. Amar's house. So I'm the first treasure. That's funny. So Amar tells her, "Oh, I'm first treasure." He called his mom. "Do you think I'm a treasure, mom?" So he asking his mother, "Do you think I'm a treasure, mom?" "Of course, I do. You are the treasures of your mother, right?"
Yes.
"Yes." So his Amar's mother also replied, "Yes, you are a treasure." There was a knock at Amar's door. It was his friend Azra. Okay, so someone is knocking his door, and who is it? It was
Azra.
Amar's friend Azra. You know, Azil's sister's name is Azra. Right, Azil?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you want to do? She asked. "We could play online or watch a film." So, asked, What can we do?" Then she replied that we can play online or watch a film, something like that. Amma asked, "Why don't we do the treasure hunt today? Today instead, okay? Why can't we do the treasure hunt today itself? We will find the treasure before everyone else." And Amma told that if we start treasure hunt today, we can find the treasure before everyone find it out. "Good idea," said Ezra. Let's go. So they are going to start their treasure hunt. Are you excited, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here is a question for you. So let's start. First question, Azil. Read the first question.
The first X on the map was Omar's house.
True or
True.
false?
True.
Very good.
True.
Amna, second one.
Omar wanted to play online.
True or false?
False.
Very good. Hawa,
Ezra thought it was a good idea to go treasure hunt.
good. True or false?
False.
No, everyone thought, right? Both
True.
of them thought that it was a good idea to go on the treasure. It's true. Okay, Ezra, it is true. Okay, Azil, read.
They went to the park first because there was an X marker on the park on the map. Omar and Ezra looked everywhere. They looked on the slide and under the swings. They looked in the sandpit and in the trees too, but they couldn't find any treasure. Where is the treasure? Said Omar, shaking his head. It was a hot afternoon. Look, there's Mr. Pollard, the ice cream man. He's selling his delicious ice cream. Let's get one. Got some money as always. There was a queue of
Q. Q
queue
of people.
of people, but it was worth the waiting. That's $3, please, Omar. Oh dear, said Omar. Only go two. I am sorry, Mr. Pollard. Don't worry, take it. It's it's a very hot day. You can bring me the rest of the money tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Pollard. You're so kind.
Very good, Azil. Azil, you go to textbook?
Yeah,
Very good. When it's good?
yesterday night.
Okay, Azra also?
Agra, so
Okay, very good, Azil. Nice. So, Amna and Azil go to textbooks. Okay, Hawa, how I think for Hawa also today, tomorrow. Isn't it Hawa? By today,
Ma'am, can
tomorrow.
I read the next one?
Yes, Amna. Wait. I have to explain, right? So, they went to the park first because there was an X marked on the park on the map. So, where they first went
park.
To
to the
Omar's
park.
house.
Yes, to the park because there was an X marked on the park on the map. Omar and Azra looked everywhere. They looked on the slide, under the swings, they looked in the sand pit and the trees, but they couldn't find any treasure. Could they find?
No.
No.
No. Where is the treasure? Said Omar, shaking his head. It was a hot afternoon. Look, there is Mr. Pollard, ice cream man. He's selling his delicious ice cream. What's the name of the ice cream man?
Mr. Pollard.
Mr. Pollard. What is he selling?
Ice
Ice
cream.
cream.
Ice creams. Do you like ice cream?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is your favorite flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. How are yours?
Mine is also chocolate.
Chocolate.
Strawberry.
Hazel.
Okay.
Which one?
Strawberry. Mango.
Strawberry. Okay. Let's get one. I have got some money. As always, there was a queue of the people, but it was worth the wait. So people are standing nearby Mr. Pollard to get ice cream. Okay. That's $3, please, Omar. So Mr. Pollard asked Omar, $3. How many dollars for the ice cream? Two ice creams?
Three.
$3. Okay. So, oh dear, said Omar, I have got only got two. I'm sorry, Mr. Paul, but Omar has only how many dollars with him?
$3.
No. Omar has only $2, but ice cream has how many dollar?
Three
$3.
dollars.
Okay, so $1 is the is missing from Amma, don't worry, take it. It's a very hot day. You can bring me the rest of the money tomorrow. So Mr. Pollard is very nice guy, right?
Yeah.
He told Omar that you can bring the rest of the money tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Pollard. You are so kind. Okay. Look, this is a treasure map. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes. You can see here park, then a library, a pool is here. Yeah, X marked. Can you see here the X marked? I think this
Yeah.
is Omar's house, right? Here
Yeah.
also
Yes.
X marked. This is park. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Amna.
There's only
Read.
two X marks.
Yeah, there's only two X marks. Okay, now read next one, Amna.
The rest of the afternoon, the two children spent visiting all the places marked with an X on the map. They wandered to the library.
They
The
went. Amna
library.
went. They went to the
They went
library.
to the library to see the librarian. Do you have any treasures hidden in your library, Mrs. S?
Mrs. S.
Mrs. S? Oh, I have lots of treasure, children. This is one of them, she said, holding up a book. Would you like to read it together in the reading corner? There are some homemade cakes on the table too. On the way home, they met the local police officer who helped them cross the road. On the way home, they met the. Have you seen any hidden treasure? Asked Homer. The police officer shook his head and laughed. His big deep laugh that always make the children laugh. Then they asked, and the gardener who was planting some beautiful flowers outside the community center, they shook their heads too. The children arrived home with no treasure, but they had really enjoyed looking for it.
Okay, Amna. Very good. Good morning, Devdatan.
Good morning, ma'am.
Are you very late?
I was brushing.
Okay,
And
so okay, listen here. Okay, we are taking a small story, Devdatan. Okay, okay. So the rest of the afternoon, the two children spent visiting all the places marked with an X on the map. So wherever marked X, those all places Omar and Azra visited. Okay, they visited park. They visited an X is nearby his home itself, right? They
yeah,
went to library to see the librarian. Now the X is marked nearby the library. Now they are entering to the library. Do you have any treasures hidden in your library, Mrs. S? So Amma asked, do you have any treasures hidden in your library? Oh,
ma'am,
I
I
have.
don't see any X.
Sorry?
I don't see any X in the library.
In that picture, right? No. Oh, I have lots of treasures, children. This is one of them. What is the treasure Mrs. S is holding? Can you guess what will be it? As he is a librarian, what it will be?
Books?
Very good. Books. Right. Okay. Oh, I have lots of precious children. This is one of them. She said, holding up a book. So, what is the treasure that is holding Mrs. S? It is a
The book.
Book.
very good. Would you like to read it together in the reading corner? There are some homemade cakes on the table too. So, Mrs. S called these two kids to the reading corner, asked them to read, and there are some homemade cakes on the table too. On the way home, they met the local police officer who helped them to cross the road. So, who helped them to cross the road?
Local,
Police officer.
The
local
The
local
police
police
officer.
officer. Correct. Have you seen any hidden treasures? Asked Omar. So, Omar asked this police officer also the same question. Have you seen any hidden treasure? The police officer shook his head and laughed this big, deep laugh that always made the children laugh. Then they asked the gardener, who was planting some beautiful flowers outside the community center. So, first they asked the library, then the librarian, then they asked the police officer, then they asked the gardener. Okay. After that, the vet. What's the meaning of vet? Who was
Vet
carefully
is
Is
carrying to.
animal caretaker.
Very good, Amna. Veterinary doctor, okay. One who take care of the animals. So they asked it to the vet also whether they could see any hidden treasure. Actually, vet is who was carefully carrying two kittens into his surgery. So what is in his hand? Vet is holding what?
cat.
Kitten.
Two kittens into his surgery. They shook their heads too. The children arrived home with no treasure, but they had really enjoyed looking for it. If you didn't find the treasure, but you will be very happy, right? Because you walked a lot, you talked with so many people, you visited park, library, you talked with police officer, you talked with a veterinary doctor. You'll be happy, right? Yes or
Yeah.
no? You yes. Want you happy? Yes, of course, right? Yes, okay. Okay, trace Omar and Azra's route on the map. Let's take the map again, okay? Okay, this is the map. Devdathan, you listen carefully, okay? You join very late. Okay, Devdathan.
Okay.
Actually, actually, Devdathan, we are reading a story. It is about treasure. Okay, treasure map. Two friends are finding treasure. Can you see the treasure map here, Devdathan?
Yeah, I had two.
Yes.
I have seen two X.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Azil, tell me the route map, route of Azra and Omar.
First they get out from Omar's house.
Hmm?
Then they went to the park.
Okay.
Then there was nothing.
Huh?
Then they went to the library
Okay.
and they get some homemade cake. And
Okay.
they asked the local police
Hmm?
if they did you see a treasure anywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Then they asked to the guardian.
Hmm?
They didn't also answer. And they asked to the pet caretaker.
Okay. Excellent, Azil. Amna, now it's your turn. Tell the route of to these two friends.
Um, First Oma's house,
Hmm.
then the park, then the library, then the vet, no, police officer,
Okay.
then the gardener,
Hmm.
then the
No. Ah, yes, yes. Correct.
vet.
Correct. Okay. After that comes gardener, right?
Oh, after garden comes.
Look, check your textbook. Check your textbook and tell me who comes first, vet or gardener?
First was the gardener.
Okay, first comes the gardener, then the vet. Very good. Hawa, now tell the route of two friends.
Ma'am, what I had to tell?
Ah, what now? Amna and Azil tell they told the route of Azra and Omar, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oma's house first.
yes, like that you tell.
First, it is Oma's house. And park, after that library,
Okay,
Ma'am, I get the idea.
wait, wait, wait.
police,
Hmm. Okay,
gardener,
gardener, then
and vet.
very good. There the ten. Tell.
Yeah. From this, from a human
Hmm.
is staying in the road and he's crossing to the town, and that's the right way he have to go and find the eggs.
Okay. Okay, Devdathan. Okay, what's the meaning of community? Our unit's name itself is community, right? In the first class itself, we have learned what is community. You remember?
Yes, ma'am. The
Okay.
neighbors, school,
Excellent.
Sorry.
Neighbors, school,
teachers,
friends.
friends.
All
Yes,
the
yes.
people living in a
Particular area or
particular
place.
area or place.
That is known as community. Okay, very
Country, state.
yes, very good. Devdathan, read.
Hmm? Okay. On Monday, at school, owner was worried if they had found no treasure.
Mrs. Damla.
Mrs. Damla came into the classroom and smiled. And she put a, a button and on here
Computer.
on computer uh, and a
Definition.
definition and
Popped up.
popped up on the whiteboard.
Hmm.
And community or people living in a mm,
Particular.
particular area
Hmm.
or place. Communities are
Of. Full of treasures.
full of treasures.
Children. Devdathan.
Yeah, children said
Hmm.
that
Mrs. Damla.
Mrs. Damla think for a few minutes. What are you?
What are the real? What are the real treasures?
What are the real treasures
Hmm. In a community.
in the community?
Okay, Devdathan.
Yeah.
Next class onwards, sit properly. I want to see your face properly. Next thing is, in previous class also I told you to keep the background light color or maize background, isn't it? If you keep
Ma'am,
dark
in my laptop you have to send JP background of main background.
maize background, Devdathan.
Yeah, JP.
What is JP?
I don't know what is that, but my daddy he looks and said to me to say to ma'am. Then
This
she
anyway, this is not the background. Okay, keep a white background. Okay,
okay,
Devdathan. Then
okay,
I can see you clearly. Here, you are not clear. I can't see you. Only your head I can see. I can't see your face. So I don't know how you are, what kind of expressions you have in your face. Okay. Look at your other friends, Azil, Amna, Hawa. Can you say their face very clearly, right?
yeah,
Yeah, look at me. Look at yourself. Is it possible for you to see your face yourself?
I can see.
No, you cannot. Okay. So from next class itself, change the background. Okay. Change the
This
background
one.
light colored. Ah, yes. You can keep like this. Now sit properly. Keep your camera. Keep your adjust your camera.
No, I
Adjust your
hear
camera
to
properly.
off my camera. I hear it.
Okay, now okay, Devdatan, we can see you. Okay. You should sit always like this. Okay, Devdatan? Sit
Okay.
properly. Your background should be white. Okay, good, Devdatan. Okay, now read the next paragraph. Devdatan, read.
Um,
Omar
Omar
thought.
thought for a few minutes.
Hmm,
He he thought about a Ma'am, 1 minute. thought about the great it
afternoon.
afternoon he had
Hmm,
he
had.
he had
Hmm,
with Allah
hmm, playing in the
in
park.
the park. The
Delicious.
the delicious ice cream
Hmm,
from find
Mr. Pollard.
Mr. Pollard.
Hmm,
The greater the great story the,
they read in
they read in
the library.
the library.
Hmm,
The police officer was really funny
hmm,
language.
laugh.
Love.
Hmm. The people.
The people
Hmm,
in my community are the treasures,
hmm,
thought Homer.
hmm.
The treasures were there all along.
Okay, very good. So on Monday at school, Omar was worried. So you know that Omar and Azra didn't find any kind of treasures, right? The treasure that we meant, golds, coins, or silver, nothing they found. So Omar was worried. They had found no treasure, right? So Mrs. Damla came into the classroom and smiled. She pressed a button on her computer and a definition popped up on the whiteboard. What definition popped up?
Community.
Community. All the people living in a particular
Yes,
area or place. Yes. Community means all the people living in a particular area or place. Communities are full of treasures, children. So, who are the treasures Mrs. Damla meant?
Omar.
Our
Umar is of course
neighbors,
Umar,
Park.
neighbors,
Park.
park, the people,
police
all
officer,
police
librarian.
officer. Correct, correct. These all are the treasures. Yes, Hawa, right. These all are the treasures that Mrs. Damla meant. Okay,
Did
so
Nathan get his learner's book and too? What? Yeah.
Devdatan, you got your book?
Yeah.
Very good, Devdatan. So always,
It's green color.
yeah.
Yes, green color.
So think for a few. Communities are full of treasures, children, isn't it? Communities are full of children, said Mrs. Damla. Think for a few minutes. What are the real treasures in a community? So, what are the real treasures?
Librarian, police
Librarian,
officer,
uh,
and
park,
Azra.
park,
Hmm,
Omar, and librarian,
very
guardian,
good.
garden,
Very gardener,
pet,
gardener.
and
Correct, correct.
garden.
Very good, very good. So, the community nearby you. Who are the community nearby you?
Uh,
Our neighbors,
Okay, then your
uh,
your parents, your grandmother,
my
your friends,
friends.
your cousins, right?
yeah.
Yes.
I have a little cousin coming from India.
Aha, Devadatta, very good. So, Omar thought for a few minutes. He thought about the great afternoon he had had with Azra, playing in the park, the delicious ice cream from kind Mr. Pollard, the great story they read in the library, the police officer's really funny laugh. These all are examples for what? For
Community.
community. Very good. The people in my community are the treasures, thought Omar. That the people nearby you are the treasures, isn't it? Think about your parents. Can you live without your parents?
No,
No.
No.
Can you live without your siblings, your brother, your sisters, your
no,
grandfather?
no.
No, right?
I can
Yes.
live without Azra. Okay.
Azil. So, these all are the community, they are the treasures. The treasures were there all along. Nearby all you can see this treasure. Did you understand who are the treasures? What is the treasure? Is that the
Treasure is
treasure?
money, money, money.
No, Devadatta, not the thing we asked. Okay. Here the treasure means all the
Omar,
people.
park, librarian, local police, guardian, pet.
Yes, the people nearby you, not the treasure what we meant, not the treasure that Devdathan told, not money, not jewelry, not gold or anything. The people nearby us. Without these people nearby us, we cannot survive. We can't live. Okay. Now, the names of six community helpers. Who are they? Tell Azil, who are those six community helpers?
Librarian,
Ah,
guardian, local police,
hmm,
pet,
hmm,
uh, Mr. Pollard,
hmm. Omar
and
itself, right?
Omar,
Yes,
Ezra,
yes, very good, very good. Three things you can find in a park. What are the three things they told in the
Slide,
slide is there, then
Swing.
swing,
swing, then
then extra,
what?
the workout,
Mm, let's check. Yes, swing is there, slide is the sand pit, right?
sandpit, yeah.
Then
Yeah,
trees,
snack.
okay. Sand pit, okay. Now, baby cat. What's the name for baby cat?
Kitchen,
Kitchen.
kitchen,
Very good, kitten. Two types of food. What are the two types of
ice
food? This
cream, ice cream.
ice cream. One more, one more.
Cake.
Very good, Hawa. Cake.
Ma'am, ice cream cake.
Yes.
I like ice cream cake.
Are
If
there
I see
treasures in your home? Can you find treasures in your home?
Yes, my
no,
mother.
no. But
Yes,
I
your
will
mother,
get
right?
points. I will
My
get
mother,
points
my
from my daddy.
grandmother.
Yes. Then how do your mother help you?
By cooking
My
food.
make food for
My
us.
mother will help
Food
me
Yes.
for us, help us
by
study.
cooking food.
Hmm. Very good.
Make us
She
food
give
and help us
yes, she gave you
study.
food. She loves you very much, right?
They mom take care when we are sick.
Yes, very good, very good. You know that, right? Excellent. So, guys, that's it. We finished a very nice story, right?
I like
Yes.
it. I like
Uh,
it.
very good. All of you loved the story. Excellent, guys. So, Eid is coming. Happy
Next,
advance Eid.
ma'am,
Happy Eid
doubt is
Mubarak for you.
ma'am. I
Okay.
am fasting. Malayalam class
Okay.
is
I
there.
am fasting after Eid.
Okay.
I am also fasting. I am fasting now.
Okay. We'll see you after Eid, guys. We'll see
Ma'am,
you after Eid.
next chapter is I think it's interesting than this.
Okay. So, see you guys after Eid vacation. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Bye, all.
ma'am.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
Ma'am, wait.
Bye, Azil. Bye, Davidan. Bye.
Azil, wait.